Hello and welcome, I'm Arumba, thank you for joining me. Let's play some more Quantum Leap for Crusader Kings 2. So, this is a fun situation. So we're sieging our subholding and we are destroying the loot in our own county. How great is that? Look at that. I don't know if Paradox thought this through. This is our holding, and yet having our own troops here, just to siege the city, is destroying the loot bar for the entire county. Yay. But we're working down the city, which is fine. We'll still end up provoking it and banishing him like before. But we will also get to sack it and take some money. The base tax, 18.2. And how much money did we get? Oh, how come it didn't tell us? Oh, I just clicked past it. Somehow it was in low priority. Anyway, we got some money. We'll enforce demands. He ends up in prison. We'll banish him. We still incurred the same amount of tyranny. Still 100 tyrant. And we're still going to hold on to those holdings because we need them desperately. We have not yet succeeded in killing our wife, but she is pretty bad. We need someone with some stewardship. So we're going to try to kill her again. In order to have the 3 holdings, we need to kill her and get somebody else. Look at all these peasant leaders. There's so many of them in our court. And they all like us. Well, they should, but they, it's an army. It's an army of peasant... What? Look at it. It's just crazy. Peasant leader, peasant leader, peasant leader. They're all Ethiopian Samaritans. They all live with us. It's great. Alright, so disband the men. Now that we know this guy is allied with all the things, perhaps we don't attack him. Well, he's just declared his Abyssinian holy war for Nobatia on that same guy like he did last time. We knew that was going to happen. Unfortunately, we have no one allowed as a potential war target. We're hostile with all the things. But our army of peasant leaders will prevail. Improve our diplomacy. Excellent. Let's try to improve martial next. Come on, murder that wife. Get rid of her. So we have 226 ducats. Probably going to need like 300 or so. We're no longer ill, which means we've improved our martial. Awesome. That's an easy extra 100 prestige. Pretty sweet. Next we'll work on our intrigue. We could try to improve relations with our liege. Or not our liege, but the actual king. So that in the future he might give us some land. Spymaster... I guess we'll go with this guy just because I don't want to put someone in charge that hates us. I think that'd be a really bad idea. Uncovering corruption would be nice because we could make some money. You can what's it called? Where you like hold the information hostage essentially. You can make like 50 ducats. Blackmail. There we go. There we go. Yeah. King of Abyssinia. He likes us. Positive 55. Although he's infirm. And his heir hates us because he's zealous. We don't want that to happen. Let's try to marry a woman who has some stewardship. And get our domain limit up. Now how about with income? Won't really affect our levy at all. And it's going to take years now to replenish the levy. Can't join any factions. Okay, the king likes us even more. You want to be my spy master? I say no. Please don't die. I like that you like us. Duke Ezana of Semian, my liege, has declared the Semian holy war for Shewa on Duke Kili of Shewa. Alright, so the guy with the pink and white is under attack. My liege is marching off with 556 troops. Meanwhile, wow. 2,500 come from here. That's a lot of men. 1184 heavy infantry. Is that the mercenaries? No, they're not on hire. There's just no way that you could have raised that army all on your own. What did you do? It's gotta be mercenaries. He must have access to mercenaries that we don't. When the hot cautery touched the open wound, I got wounded. Somehow. Just randomly. Just got wounded. It happens. I hope that this army comes and slaughters my liege. I mean, he's marching in with 500 men. Or are they hostile because of our king? No, they're part of this war. Just don't try to come siege our land. This land is off limits. Is that our liege's flag? It looks like it. It's kind of hard to see because the army's in the way, but yeah. So he does have a superior force, barely. And he's got the defensive bonus in the mountains. So he did win. He's got 1,500 altogether. He's probably called in all of those people that we were just kind of at war with in the previous video. The Duke of Wag. The Sultan of Suet, or whatever. The Sultan... It's just dirt down here. Okay, my son needs a guardian. Well, one peasant leader to another. We will be his guardian. Our wife still refuses to die. Don't you dare come near us. Alright, let's check him out in the realm again. So our liege, current strength, 498 is what it says. That's the 498 as 718. I just wonder if maybe we should be aggressive here. I mean, the fact that he's got like 1,500 there is terrifying. But what if we declared a war and then sieged down his slightly undefended? Well, it's actually got a lot of defense. That's a really well upgraded holding. Far more upgraded than ours. Actually, it's not. Why does it feel like it's so much more upgraded? Owner martial skill plus 20, and he's got a better marshal. Trained troops plus 45. Alright, well that explains it. Our reputation's ruined. So our vassals know that we want to kill our wife. Actually, they don't seem to care. Just my wife is upset about it, really. That's okay. She'll die eventually. Does anyone else have money? Come on. My court gold. Hakim. Just some random courtier. Well, we've already pissed everyone off. We might as well banish him. Oh, he managed to flee. Damn. So we just had the homosexual blackmail thing fire. Still waiting to see a response back. Are you gonna give us some money? Give us some money. The Semian Holy War for Shewa has ended. He won. Awesome. So now our liege is significantly stronger. Great. Oh dear. This is a bad situation. We're going to need to win with mercenaries. It's the only option. It's kind of funny to me that you could use the character finder and just be like, bring forth a list of all of the homosexuals. I want to know where they live. And it's just, okay, no problem. It's supposed to be private, I thought. So we've got a little while longer till our levy's replenished fully. But I don't feel like we can really do much against this liege. We can raise 990. If it wasn't for his allies. I wonder... Now, I know that there's a 5-year... Like, okay, I'm maybe getting my games mixed up because I've been playing a lot of CK2 and EU4. There's a 5-year timer on calls to arms in... What? In Crusader Kings 2. It's not in EU4. So if he called his allies into this war down here, maybe he can't call them in again for 5 more years. Or is it a 5-year cooldown only if they refuse? Well, we're scarred now, so we get a little bit more prestige. Apparently it's prestigious to be scarred. We must reform this faith. And our wife refuses to die, continuing to cost us money. Son of a peasant leader. 14 ducats. You know, we might almost have enough. Diplomacy -5, and yet we still have... I we should have pretty good base diplomacy. Whoa, what? Wow, what is going on with all these things? Good lord. They are revoking lots of land. The monophysites. Oh gosh. Oh god, it's racial cleansing. This is not good. Don't take my land. Duke Azana. Separate bedchambers, sure. Whatever you say, honey. Sure. I totally love you. Just die. Would you please die? He must be, because he's on medium crown law, they're just going through and revoking all of the Miaphysite. Which is terrifying, because he could do the same thing to us. Like, at any point, he could just revoke our county. We need to get to be a duke so that we can start a faction to lower crown authority. Speak of the devil, what is this? It's just a war against the tyranny, so... This guy... refused the revocation of the county of Axum. And he was a monophysite. Oh god, we're so screwed. Racial cleansing. Can we attack him? Of course not. We're gonna have to. We just have to do it. I mean, we've got. It's a fight for our life here. Our top liege has 4,000 men, so even if we did hire mercenaries, we can't do anything to him. But if we don't just use the money that we have, we're gonna just. It's just gonna get game over. But considering we have the money to hire mercenaries, I think perhaps we just wait until he tries to revoke it. And then we'll declare an independence war. Or something. If we hadn't sworn fealty, then they would have just invaded us up by now. Alright. A little bit of intrigue, not bad. Our levy's still not replenished. Everyone knows I want to kill my wife. Shocking. It's a big surprise, I know. Right now we are on Agnatic Seniority. We could switch to Gavelkind, which would then give us increased domain limit and get rid of our penalty. Sounds fine. And it actually is still not good enough. Even with a 30% bonus, we still don't have enough stewardship. That's how bad my wife is at stewardship. You terrible woman. They should make this tooltip more specific, so you could see like how much stewardship you need to gain another bonus point. Please don't revoke my title. You like me. You did like me until we stopped improving relations. Okay, that war's about to end. We're witnessing the racial cleansing of the monophysite faith. It's just terrifying. Alright, our liege is the strongest guy in his realm. 700 men. We gotta do it. We're just gonna have to declare war. Gotta do it. But before we do, I'm gonna take a break. I think what we do is we declare war right away and see what happens. So I'm gonna take a break here. I'll see you again soon. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you in a bit.